Okay, we're talking with Sherry Cohen-Greenman.
Okay.
And I'm talking to a very, very old friend, Louis Papier, who is in my class in second, third, and fourth grade.
Fantastic.
And then we are reuniting now for our 40th reunion from John Bowne High School.
And now tell me, what are some of your memories of Bowne?
One memory is Sing, which was so much fun.
You were in Sing?
I was in Sing.
Both years?
A lot of years. I don't remember if I was the last year.
You remember that it was like a 1950s type of thing?
Yes.
Like Grease?
Yes.
Sort of like
yes.
Grease.
We did a Grease thing, yes.
You were in the chorus?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Only in the chorus, too.
Who were some of the teachers you remember?
I remember a science teacher. I can't remember his name, but I remember he was a goofy guy. But one day we all turned our chairs around to the back of the room when he came in, and he walked into the front of the room, and we were all facing the back of the room. We would always do jokes on him, and I can't remember his name. I can't even remember my own name.
Okay.
I took film. I remember going to see 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yes.
Yes, we went to see that in the movies, and then we had to analyze it. I remember doing a film. What else did I do? I don't remember. It was the 60s.
Okay.
I remember having wonderful friends and wonderful memories at John Bowne. It's a great school.
What have you been doing since then?
Oh, well, that's easy. I've been married 37 years. We live in New Jersey. We have 3 beautiful children, 2 wonderful grandchildren, and I'm a realtor.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Peter Status.
And what are some of your memories of Bowne?
Well, the audiovisual squad, I had fun with that. With the theater groups, Sing, and lighting, and it's just a great school. I had a lot of fun there. I had the keys to the school. That was great, because I was able to have lunch and go up to the projection booth and have lunch by myself or with some friends. So that was pretty cool to do that. And the after-school activities were fun. You know, I like the agricultural department at the farm back there. That was also good.
Okay, now since 2001, what have you been doing?
Still an electronics engineer. I work out in Freeport at Semitronics. And my 2 children now, one graduated college, he's also an engineer. And my daughter is at Queens College going into fashion.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Louis.
Joanne Mastriano Mori.
Okay, and let's just go over memories of Bowne.
Memories of Bowne were a lot of teachers. I have a lot of teacher memories. Neil Maffei, and we put on some movies like the Marx Brothers movies and stuff like that. Nathan Moskowitz. We used to put on a lot of the entertainment for the students. Sing. I was in 3 sings. I used to folk sing. I was a folk singer, and I remember the Universal Soldier. I had to learn that by heart. The Universal Soldier by Bucky St. Marie. I ended up becoming a soldier in the United States Army. Spent 30 years in the Army.
What was your position in the Army?
I had several. My last position was a cook. I was a computer programmer, a mechanic, and a tech writer for computer manuals.
And you retired when?
In 2005.
And since then, what have you been doing?
Just kind of animal rescue. I work with a volunteer animal rescue group, and we try to find homes for dogs and cats.
Sounds great.
And I'm a grandmother now.
Wow.
And I still live in the Missouri Ozarks.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Susan Mills Richmond.
Okay, and what are your memories of Bowne?
I remember working hard in school, unlike a lot of other high school kids. I liked the teachers, and I made some good friends.
Who are your friends?
Who are my friends? I can't remember. I didn't have a clique. I was 2 years younger than everybody else, and it made me feel like younger than the rest, so I wasn't very outgoing, but now I am. Now I talk to everybody. And I remember studying hard, working hard, and being in Sing and being in the senior show one year. And I remember you from both, I believe.
Okay.
You were very active.
Sort of.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
I'm an attorney, and I work in Rockland County, and I live in Bergen County, and I'm hoping to retire someday. That's my greatest aspiration, not to work so hard. And I have 2 kids, and life is good.
Great. Okay.
Thank you
very
Louis.
much. Okay.
Jeff Bloomfield.
And let's start off with memories of Bowne.
Memories of Bowne are rather warm. I keep thinking of all the girls I'd like to ogle and look at and I never went down on dates with. The principal one being missing tonight because she's in Europe, I believe, on vacation with her husband. But besides her, there are several other people who I think of over the years that I wish I had had more courage in asking out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what about at Bowne, as far as activities? What were you involved in?
Involved in 2 theater productions.
Which
I
were?
missed, a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum, and the other one was School Musical in 1971, Little Abner. I was General Bullmoose.
Ah,
Yeah. I missed out, though, on what would have been an interesting experience. I was asked to play Poindexter Coit in a production of a musical by Lewis and Norman, and I wish I had accepted the offer.
any other things that you can recall about your days at Bowne?
Well, I somehow ended up being the middleman in the advanced history classes. We sat in a horseshoe, and I was always in the center. I remember very fondly working in the library squad. I remember that they were some of the happiest days of my life. Crime Victims Board.
Crime Victims Board.
Yes.
Are you still working for them?
I will be working for them for some time to come, but it'll be 30 years October 1st.
What is your position?
Grade 14 Investigative Specialist.
Okay.
Eric Hoffman.
Okay. And what are your memories of Bowne?
My memories of high school?
Yes.
Mostly doing drugs and having fun.
You were one of the druggies?
I was one of the rebels.
Oh. You were,
Get the picture. It's important.
yes.
I live in Denver.
You live in Denver now. Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like sing or?
Oh, no. No, I was a good kid. Just liked to party. And as
So where-
one gentleman reminded me, I was a little bit of a rebel.
And where did you hang out there? Where it was some different people's houses or?
No, I had different sets of friends. I had like camp friends.
Right.
And so I hung out with them.
Right.
Didn't really hang out too much. Neighborhood friends, we played baseball. School friends was mostly Larry, you know, those guys, Larry, crew of guys, about 4 or 5 guys that we hung out
So would you say you're a lot different than the way you were in high school?
I don't think that different. I think people's personality is generally the same throughout their lives.
Right.
I think I've grown up. Hope I've grown up.
And what kind of work do you do?
I have an ice company,
Ice?
ice factory.
And that's going well?
Realize there's always a need for ice.
And are you married?
Getting back with my ex, divorced, working on getting back together
And you-
as we speak.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Louis.
Yes.